All right, guys, I'm just going to come back live. I'm not sure where Alex is at. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but it's about 20 after, and I want to get this going so I can get on to some stuff I have after this. So if you were on the first time, you guys, and you logged off, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have cut the live feed. I should have just hung tight. My apologies. Like I said, every day in entrepreneurship is going to be a journey. Like every day is going to be a journey, and it's going to be something new. So I think that, hey, Daniel, what's good, bro? Daniel, I got to talk to you after this. Every day in entrepreneurship is a journey, right, you guys? Because like we can't always expect everything to go fine. This is like the seventh or eighth time that Alex and I have done this Monday in a row, you know. But you guys can see like Alex having some trouble with his camera this morning. There's some issues with the internet, and this is just part of the deal, right? Like this is a perfect example of entrepreneurship and what it means just to overcome, because like in the beginning stages, it's not always going to go perfect. Like, you know, we've done 7 live streams so far. Like that's not shit, right? But every single Monday we show up, every single Monday we're committed to giving back to you guys. We're committed to giving you value because we care, right? And I really think that is, I think that's really the underlying issue of what being an entrepreneur is. It's not just this podcast. It's the same thing for you guys. Like, you know, look, Joe Baxter, you can, you know, Joe Baxter, sorry, Alex is just messaging me back. Joe Baxter, you know, is a perfect example too. I mean, every now and then, like Joe had said, like he's been working his tail off trying to get clients, and then you know, the car leasing guy kind of goes away from him, and Joe is feeling a little distraught for a second. I'm just talking just for a second, and then boom, later that day he was out of a gun and back on it. So you guys, I appreciate you guys hanging tight while we were trying to figure this out, but I'm gonna go it alone for now until Alex can have a chance to get on. David, what's going on, man, bro? The RisenGrind, what's up? David, the freaking, I think that's you. I could be wrong. Are you the one that's working out in the Gold's Gym in Australia? Is that you, David? Oh, that's David Wood. Nope, never mind. Sorry, David Elliott. I got a lot of people in my life. So check this out, guys. I'm not going to keep talking about finances. I'm going to kind of steer in a different direction. I wasn't really planning to do this alone, just because I wasn't. Not that it's a big deal that I do, but I like talking to Alex on Mondays. I like that. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to share with you guys the most common thing that I've learned over the last week with doing the free coaching calls. So a lot of you guys know that I'm not going to be, I have moved into full-time lifestyle coaching. It's what I was meant to do. I'm fucking loving it. I'm loving the clients I have now. It's great. But this is what I want to share with you guys that I've taken away. So you guys have to know is that I've done over 50 hours of coaching in the last month. And again, you guys, it's like Gary Vee says, like I haven't done this yet. No, Joe, no more SMMA for me. That's not for me, man. It's not. That's why I've been having, I don't know if you got a chance to listen to my first podcast, Joe, over on Marshall Paul Live that I did a couple days ago, 3 days ago to be exact. But it was called, I called it marketing, how marketing almost ruined my life. How marketing almost ruined my life is I almost became a marketer because I just got confused in the landscape I was in. But I'm not a marketer. I'm a motivator. I'm a talker. You know, I'm a thought leader. And there's nothing wrong with being an agency owner. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that you guys have known. I mean, I scaled to 11 clients, like, boom, the first 45 days. And I was like, oh, shit, I made a mistake. This is definitely not what I want to be doing. So that's what I'm at now. But anyways, you guys, this is what I keep hearing the most from these coaching calls that I'm doing. People say that they have a time management issue. So if you're one of the people that are on this live broadcast right now, we're going to talk about time management here, okay? I'm not going to take a real long time by myself because you guys listen to me talk by myself all of the time. So I'm not going to make you do it right now. But just let's talk about time management. So if you're watching this, whether it's live or whether you're coming back to check out the replay, which thank you so much for both. If you're here live, I appreciate it because you guys know that showing up is how you get access to Alex and I all the time. And we want to be able to give that to you. It's the same reason that I'm going live on my channels all the time because I want to give you guys as much access as possible, okay? So here's the thing, time management. Do you guys ever feel like you have problems with time management? Do you feel like You can't focus on things. Like maybe you're like a dog chasing a rabbit. You see one thing and you grab it over here, or you read something. Hey, Felix, what's going on, man? Welcome. Nice. Coming from Italy, baby. You know what? My very first place I want to travel ever before I ever go anywhere else ever again is Rome. So, dude, big shout out to Italy, man. I'm excited to get over there and see you guys this summer, I'm hoping, here in a couple months. So time management. I get on the phone and everybody tells me, I have a time management, Marshall. I can't focus. I can't keep my mind on one thing. I want to make money. I don't know if I should do drop shipping. I don't know if I should do SMA. I don't know if I should do fulfillment by Amazon. Like literally I've been 50 plus hours of coaching so far. That's nothing, right? I'm just getting into it. And everybody so far is having pretty much almost like the same kind of issue, you know? But this is what's so interesting about it, is that when you dig a little deeper, when I ask a few more questions and I position it in a way that is leading them to on a path of self-discovery, a journey on a path of self-discovery, I keep finding out one tiny little thing. Just a little thing. But it's not even a tiny thing. It's so fucking important. It's such an important thing. It's such an important thing because what I keep finding out is that people don't have a time management issue at all. There's actually a problem behind that problem. And it's less of a time management issue, and it's more of an issue that they have not created the self-awareness enough in their life to truly be productive and effective at what they're doing. Now, here's what I mean, you guys. We'll take me for an example, because I am the perfect example of this, right? This is the thing. I have not been sure on being a social media marketing agency owner probably pretty much since I started, but I wanted the money that I knew was possible from social media. Like I wanted the money, the profit that I knew could be made from doing something I knew how to do. And look, I'm on social media every day. It made sense, right? Like I'm on social media, go sell social media to local businesses. Like go do that, right? Same thing when I was personal training 6 years ago. I was like, oh, I love working out and I'm in great shape. I should train people. Well, look, and this is the thing, you guys. When you are doing something that you do not like, right? And this is not, look, this is, there's things in life you're not going to like. Like even me sometimes, like I don't like what I was trying to set up that webinar last night. I had to take a break from it. And that's what ended up spawning me building out my shop marshallpaul.live store finally, is that I got so overwhelmed with trying to connect all the pieces together that I was just like, dude, I need a break. And I ended up turning away and building that. So look, all I'm saying is you're going to get frustrated, okay? But if you are finding yourself not able to focus on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, like your social media marketing agency, then you might have a self-awareness issue and not so much a time management issue. Because for me, I was able to get all these clients, but once I got all these clients, I wasn't able to do the work because I couldn't focus on what it was I was supposed to be doing, because I would do this, but then I was in my DM coaching people the whole entire time, helping people until I was and then I started this free group to the point where I was stretched so thin that I was supposed to be doing the work over here, but I kept finding myself over here doing this work. And that's exactly what you guys keep telling me. Oh, Marshall, I can't decide if I should do this. I can't decide if I should do that. And then once we end up asking a few questions, it becomes apparent. You're like, yeah, I have been spending more time on this and not the things I'm supposed to be doing, which to me should be a gigantic waving red flag saying, hey, bro, or hey, girl, you maybe should think about not doing this. Because if you guys are having a hard time staying on task, you know what? Maybe you guys are not chasing the passion. Maybe you guys are chasing the profit. And I've tried to be as honest and open with you guys since the beginning as I possibly could. And this is what I've been telling you guys for months now. For over 6 months, I've been telling you, if you want to run a social media marketing agency, if you want to do that and you're long term and you know that this is what you're going to do, then you guys are going to have to build out a full scale agency like Alex is doing. Okay? You guys are going to have to do what Alex is doing, or become like a Facebook ad specialist, or become a video editing specialist or a video content specialist. The point of it is, if you guys continue to try to overwhelm yourselves and put too much on your plate that you don't know how to do and you don't give a fuck about, you're never going to get anything done. Oh, I got to get SEO and web development. Oh, yeah, and we do pixels, and we do Google Analytics, and we do that. Like, you guys don't do half of that shit. You guys don't do half of that. And even if all the services you guys do offer, you guys don't even, you're not even that good at. And what I mean is, don't try doing something you suck at or that you don't like. Like, That's not a time management issue you guys have. It's a goal setting issue you guys have, and a realistic connection you have with being self-aware enough to understand what you're good at and what you're not good at. And if you want to be romantic about these things, that's fine. I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings, but all of you can do anything you want, and you guys can kill social media. You guys can kill the SMA game if you want to. But I'm just saying, if you guys keep finding your attention drifting, wandering, turned somewhere else and not on your social media marketing agency, well, then it might be time to think about maybe sitting down and really getting in touch with yourself and asking yourself what it is that you like to do. Like for me, for example, because that was my next step, right? You guys saw me. I did full scale. I was trying to do full scale, and then I realized, I don't want to do SEO or web development. I made a group, started talking about that and how I broke it down. Then I was like, that kind of sucks. I have to build a full out team to do this if I want, because you guys remember, in another 12 months when this is more mainstream, you're going to be competing with guys like Alex and like Jared and Apple Media out there in Des Moines. Like, you guys are going to be competing against these full scale teams. So if you're trying to do a 10, 12 different things on your agency, all on your own, and you're only representing yourself, and 90% of what you're doing you hate doing, then you should maybe think about taking all the chunks away and just focusing on one thing. So again, for me, I went from full scale to just social media. Then I was like Facebook ad specialist only. If you worked with me, it was just lead gen. That's how I was making my money, right? So self-awareness is going to be the key to this, you guys. Moving in, it's a holiday tomorrow for all of you guys here in America, and for those of you guys who are overseas who are starting the week off, and for the people up north who are just coming off of a long holiday weekend, like you guys, I really implore you guys to sit down and make sure that you guys have a connection with who you are and what you're about, so you can make your time here on earth, your life, as efficient and as effective as possible. Because if we're dragging our feet and we're focusing on things that our hearts are not truly in, we're never going to get there. Like, we're never going to be able to accomplish our goals. So that's the one thing I kept hearing literally the most on my coaching calls this week was, Marshall, I have a time management issue. No, you don't. You have an issue with being honest with yourself. You guys, it's about chasing passion over the profit. Passion over profit. It's always been like that. It's always going to be like that. And I don't know what else to say about it. So if you guys are feeling like you have a time management issue, first sit down and be honest with yourself and make sure you're chasing your dream, because it's easy to chase the money. It's easy to chase a social media marketing agency because you know it's working. You know people are doing that. It's less easy to say be Jordan. It's less easy to be Jordan and start his own podcast called Embrace the Chase, which he does every single day. He's committing himself to interviewing 100 entrepreneurs every day, right? It's hard to be Jordan when you've never made a video before, and then you go up and you put bars across it and you tag 90 people and you're going, wow, here I am. Right? That's hard. Like, Jordan doesn't have a background in that. He got into the SMA. He's huge into self-development. He comes from a finance background. We're actually going to be bringing Jordan on hopefully either tomorrow or starting next week every Tuesday here in the group, so he can help you guys with financial education. I'm incredibly excited to reach out and work with Jordan. Sorry if I'm on a tangent real quick, but if you guys are not following Jordan, make sure you do. Embrace the Chase every single day. You want to talk about fucking inspiration? That's what's up. So anyways, it's not easy for Jordan to get started doing this, right? But he just started. He just did it. And look at, he's already off and running, man. Like, what Jordan has done in the last 5 days feels so much more real to me than anything I've ever seen him do. Like, when I see him on his video, when I see his smiling face and he's taking it in because he's learning from these people and then he's connecting with these people, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy because he's chasing his passion. You can see it written all over him, right? So now you're seeing an evolution from this guy who's incredibly smart, who's really well educated, who spent a ton of money on self-development, and even he is just pivoted. He went from I'm committed. Okay, I've got to be real. I'm willing to work hard every day, but not on this. And he pivoted, and now Jordan is about to 10 times his brand in the next few months just because he decided to chase his passion. Now, I don't know what you guys think about me, but over the course of the last 2 weeks, I've been getting a ton of support and encouragement per the usual, but even more than usual, about my strong push now. And I think you guys can see how full of energy I am and how much content I'm producing and how many people I'm working with and how many people I'm getting back to, because I'm in a place now where I feel good to chase my dreams because I had to make that pivot too. So my advice is today, guys, is if you guys listen to the Rising Grind podcast, I apologize that Alex couldn't be with us this morning. A little technical difficulties. You guys, he loves you guys, and he will be here to give, and give. And this is just a one-off. This won't happen much. But if you guys can take anything out of this, I really, really want you guys to do a quick self-analysis, okay? Take a self-analysis, a self-assessment of where you're at right now to start July. It's July 3rd right now, so we still have the whole month. Maybe what you can do is get a notebook and write down, some of the goals that you had last month that you either accomplished or didn't accomplish, and then write down some goals that you have for this month. You guys know that I'm big on goal setting, and I want you guys to be honest with yourselves. It's okay. You guys have seen me change a million times. You guys have seen me change in the last 6 months like 9 times. Like Joe likes to give me a hard time sometimes about, what flavor is it this month, and I understand. Because you guys, I have you guys literally all over the place. But look, I have absolutely been unwilling to settle. I'm not going to fucking settle. I'm not going to do it anymore. Because I spent the first 30 years of my life settling. I spent the first 30 years of my life going, yeah, okay, I'll take that job. Okay, I'll stay here a little longer. Okay, I'll let you pay me that amount of money. Okay, I'll let you treat me like this. Right? You know what I mean? Like if you're still working at your job and you're in this group, I know you're not meant to be at a 9 to 5. And if you're still letting somebody else tell you that your life is only worth $10 an hour, $15 an hour, your life is shit. Even is your life only worth $20 an hour, 50, even 100? Fuck that. My life is worth way more than $100 an hour. Give me a break, and your guys' should be too. So, don't do what I did, which was create a job for yourself. Right? I quit bartending full time. I got into personal training 6 years ago. I created a job for myself, and it sucked. So I got back into bartending. I got into SMA, made a bunch of clients, created a job for myself, was miserable. Right? Now that I've been able to be honest with myself, and I go, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck what people say. Fuck it if they laugh at you for being a coach. Fuck it if you've changed your mind the last 7 times in the last 7 weeks. Fuck it. I don't care. Because it's not about anybody else. It's about me. It's about your journey. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. So today's mission, today's lesson, this week, this month, the Rise and Grind podcast, the self-made group, whatever it is that you embody as an entrepreneur, just know it's not about settling. What we are here to do is demand more and stop accepting less. So if you guys are having a time management issue, please just sit down this week. Sit down right now. Write down your goals for this month, what it is you want to achieve, and be honest with yourself. And don't be afraid to pivot. Don't be afraid to pivot. I was just talking to, I won't say her name, so I was just talking to one of the other girls here in this group on a free coaching session of mine, somebody I'm going to be working with. And she's doing very well. She has a social media marketing agency that's paying for all of her bills, but she finds herself distracted because she's always reaching out to read self-development books or to make a self-development video so she can post it in a group or post it on a page. And she's having trouble getting to all of her clients, right? She has 9 clients that she works for. She does it all by herself. She's a single mom, 3 kids, and she's grinding away. But I got on the phone with her, and it turns out that she might be focusing, and she knows that she was focusing on trying to keep this business afloat. When in reality, the only thing really, literally the only reason she left her job that's in her first place is because she wanted to be a role model to her kids, to show her girls that no matter what you do, you can be anything you want to be. It was a mission of empowerment. But when we dug into it, we started talking, it turned out, I was like, do you really want to set an example to your kids when they get older that it's okay to be miserable doing what you're doing and not being your true self, as long as you're chasing your dreams and not working for somebody? Is that more valuable? Or is it more valuable to chase your dreams, be incredibly happy, and show your kids that you can't be afraid to do what it is that you want to do, to be the role model you want to be, right? So again, you guys, don't chase profit, chase passion. Let's talk business. How do I know if a goal is realistic for my business? I would give myself a goal of 3 restaurants this month, but I'm unsure if that's too unrealistic. Why is that unrealistic, Joe? I closed 11 clients in 45 days. I closed 2 restaurants in 1 day. That's just me, but I'm saying, how is that? That's definitely a realistic goal. Listen, Goals are like, you're probably not going to close 20 restaurants this month, although you could. Seriously, like, you could close 20 restaurants this month if you like really hustled hard. But this is the deal. Do you think, I can't answer that for you, Joe. Three restaurants would not be realistic for me. 3 restaurants would be too, for me, and this is just me, Joe. This is nothing against you. I'm not calling you out. I'm not calling anybody out. But if you're asking me, we don't have Alex on the show, so he can't ask, but I think that he would say the same thing. And that is, to me, 3 clients in 1 month is not a lot, right? Even if I'm servicing other people and even if I'm doing other things, because I know that I'm best at selling. I know that I'm best at closing that deal. So for me, like, that's why I was able to scale my agency so quick, because I focused on what I was good at, which was going out and closing clients. And then I found people to do the things I wasn't good at. So same thing, you know what I mean? Like, what is your goal? You have to break it down and be realistic with yourself. Maybe you're not a great salesman, so maybe you need to work with somebody like me who can go out and close deals for you so you can service your clients. Because if you're trying to tell yourself, oh, is 3 clients realistic? Like, fuck yeah, that's only 3 people. Like, every single person in this world that's a business needs social media marketing, right? They all do. Not all of them can pay for it, but there's way more than 3. So what I would say, Joe, is probably it's time to come up with a system for you to processes. Set up some processes like Alex always talks about for you to get your work done, because closing 3 clients should not be an issue. You need to focus on what it is that you want, what you're best at. You need to start integrating other systems and processes and people, teammates into your thing, because so maybe instead of your first goal being, is it even realistic for Joe to get 3 clients? You're asking the wrong question too soon. You should be asking, what is it going to take for me to streamline the process for me to acquire new clients weekly, right? What is it going to take? My goal is to figure out a set of processes that allows me to effectively and efficiently scale my business. Maybe that's what your goal is, because you shouldn't be asking me if 3 is a realistic or unrealistic goal, because I can't answer that for you. You can answer that for yourself. But you can't answer that for yourself because you're not asking yourself the right questions that precede that, okay? So really, really work on systems and processes, Joe. And because, dude, your work ethic is like literally insane. Like, you go. You never stop. So if we're struggling to get clients, then it's probably with the plan of action that we have laid out. And right now you've created yourself as the employee inside of your business, and not so much as the business owner or manager or CEO or the person that runs it, because you're still having to wear too many hats. So this is a big group, Joe. There's a lot of people over in your area. There's a lot of people over here. I know that Chet was just on the other day. Actually, that's not true. I interviewed Chet yesterday. Chet Thornberry, you guys know him, SEO guy. He's going to be having he's coming on the Self-Made show next Thursday. So I do the Self-Made show every Tuesday and Thursday of the week inside my private mastermind group. And Chet's on Thursday. But anyways, it's interesting. This interview, I was talking to Chet yesterday. He was saying how he started in his group right here, the Digital Entrepreneur Community, which is now the Self-Made Group. And he ended up helping a ton of you guys. And it turned out that he actually ended up partnering his agency with somebody else's agency, Kenny, inside of here. And then they merged together, and now they have a new agency that they call Collective Inbound. And they were able to take their services and put them together. So again, Joe, I'm not saying you have to do that, but think outside the box, man. You don't have to go this all alone. There's probably somebody else in this group that's struggling just like you, who might not be too far away from where you're at geographically. Or maybe somebody that is. Kenny and Chet aren't even close to each other, but they still work together. So for those of you out there who are still struggling in your SMMA, this is the deal. Either you need to have a real talk with yourself about if this is the real deal for you. Do you really want to be a digital marketing agency owner for the next 5 years? Do you want to be a digital marketing agency owner for the next 10 years, okay? Honestly, don't feel bad if the answer is no. And if the answer is yes, be like, fuck yeah, woo! You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's try to add Alex real quick. Let's see, Alex. I don't see you on here, brother. I don't see you, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Hey, David, peace out, brother. You killed it today, too, man. Go get it this week, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to finish up here in 1 second, guys. I just wanted to say, if you guys are not where you want to be in your social media marketing agency, take a real self-assessment and make sure that being a social media marketing agency owner is what you want, because there's so many ways to make money online, and they all work. People have been making money doing all of them, but that doesn't mean that you can do all of them and make them work. Mostly the people who are making them work, that's the only thing that they're doing. That's why they're working so well. So become self-aware enough to know what it is that you want. If you like investing, then fuck SMA and go invest. Like, don't let anybody tell you can't. Sometimes you just have to man up. You have to woman up. You have to get down to business. You have to overcome that fear that's holding you back, and you have to really go chase your passion. You know how scary it was for me to pivot again after I just came out and told you guys, oh, I'm going from business to a personal branding agency and blah, blah. I was trying to do these things. And finally, one day I sat down, my girlfriend's like, bro, like, you're supposed to be a coach. And I'm like, fuck, you're right. I am, aren't I? She's like, absolutely. And I have not been able to stop creating since then. Since I got honest with myself and I started chasing my passion, like you guys have seen the last 2 weeks, like it's oozing out of me. I can't even stop it. So yeah, guys, let's get this. I am so serious. You don't have a time management issue. Probably you have a passion issue. Focus on what you want. Go chase your dreams. Don't be scared to change. And we're all here supporting you. This is the Self-Made Group. Alex had a little technical difficulty joining us today, but Alex is here for us. This is our community. This is not my community. That's why I changed it. That's why I changed the name of the group. It used to say Marshall Paul or Marshall Gillen or whatever, big across the thing. Serial entrepreneur, the digital entrepreneur community. Like, no, man, this is the Self-Made Group. This is a group full of self-made women, men, people who want more, who demand more, accepting less, people that want to get their money up, people that want to get their success up, people that want to get their happiness, satisfaction up. Get it up, people. Now's the time. I've been sitting here preaching this. Let's do it. I'm out of here, man. Look, you guys, if you like this, oh, yeah, Joe, I got that coming too. That's working on the back end. If you guys like this and you want to share it with somebody, make sure you tag your business partner. Maybe make sure you tag somebody else in the group that you want to see this. You know what? Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. I just had a great idea. I just had a great idea. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to do this soon, is I'm going to figure out a structure to this. Now I'll release it either later today once I do or tomorrow. But we're all going to link up. It's for all laugh if you want, but we're all intents and purposes, we're going to link up with a buddy system. So I think that each of us are going to, I'm going to put something together that makes it easy for us to connect. And each of us in this group are going to have an accountability partner that we can check in with daily. So we're going to match people up. One person with one person. We can do it geographically, but I think that for the people that want to, we're going to do an accountability partner. So actually, that's what we'll do. I'll get a list of people together who are interested in this program and being in an accountability program, and we'll get you matched. I'll get you matched up with somebody that fits your personality, so you guys can hold each other accountable. But yes, Richard, very soon I'm going to be doing a event here in San Diego, probably in the next 2 or 3 months. I'm working out logistics right now on a place to meet and some people to have invited to speak. So just know that Marshall Paul Live is putting together the 100% self-made. Actually, I dropped 100%. I dropped it. I just think self-made sounds cleaner. That's why you guys have not seen it in the branding anymore. But I will be doing an event, hopefully by the end of this summer, by August, or maybe for my birthday month in October, okay? So anyways, let's see. I'm going to hop off here. Let me make sure you guys don't have any more questions. More questions. Systems and processes. Joe Baxter, you're amazing, just so you know, if you're still on. Actually, everybody that's on here is amazing. I've reached out to almost everybody in here. I mean, almost everybody I've had a one-on-one connection with, and you guys are all fucking amazing. To all the people who have been putting content, Tam, Simon, who else am I forgetting? Matthias, were you doing some too, I think, and Joe and everybody else, man, you guys, thank you so much for filling us with content. This is our group. It's not my group, it's our group. This is our self-made live streaming video every single Monday. You know, when I do my podcast, that's our page, that's our profile. It's not about me, it's about us. We're all in this together. 2017, you guys, I am going to get out of here. I'm going to connect with Alex. I'm going to figure out what's going on. We're going to continue to push and strive. You guys know that I have a brand new format to the group, so every single day we're going to be talking about something new. So I'm going to be sharing a lesson later this afternoon. You guys will want to tune back in and see this here in the group. I'm giving it all to you guys. I want you to win. And for those of you who have not heard me talk enough, I do have my live streaming podcast starting in 1 hour. You're not going to miss it. It's coming to you guys every single day. I'm coming to you every single day. We're in this together. It's the Rise and Grind show, baby. It's Monday. Get your money up. Get your money up. Woo!